Okay, we're going to get back on this F-250 bed, and I wanted to exhibit that there's black pipe that I'm using to reinforce these in here. Okay, right there. Okay, black pipe, the same distance. Okay, you don't need to do much more. It's welded to the sheet. And once again, life threw me another curveball or two, especially the night after Thanksgiving. We have to talk about that for a minute. Um, the glue is hard that I bought, so I had to go back to the old pocket welds. And this is going to get bolted through from the top, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But I buy this SEM glue. I like it. I get it on different websites. I've had 4 tubes. I don't know if anybody's had a problem with this product right here, but I've had 4 tubes with a hardener. It just doesn't mix. 3/4 of your emulsion comes out, none of the hardener. It's junk. So I had to resort to pocket welds, and then a product that everybody buys. Everybody buys milk, okay? And I had pumpkin pie, whipped cream, and milk, warm pumpkin pie. And, well, for a minute, the window shook. The ceiling fan probably briefly stopped. And Orange Cat, he stands up. It looked like, with his whiskers wiggling, it looked like I stuck his tail in an electrical outlet. And then I heard him go, "What the hell, dude," going down the steps. And he didn't come back up until the air cleared. It was like the fog at LaGuardia there. It was that thick. And, well, poor Orange Cat was offended. So I don't know if I'm going to have an explanation for how that happens. Now, that could be due to COVID. I can't contact SEM about the product manufacturing date. You see, they got that all warm and fuzzy phone number on the side of the tube, but when you call it, it goes nowhere to nobody. It just, you get elevator music. Nobody even answers, says it's SEM. It just picks up and it's okay. So now getting back to other products, like, why would the milk be bad? Well, what I noticed at Walmart the other day, they're hiring people that don't speak English to fill their shelves, to do their stock. And they're reading off that SKU machine, and they have to find out where the product is at. So they're going by visual, not by reading and comprehending English. Some of the products have Spanish on them, but milk doesn't, and butter doesn't, not that I've noticed yet. And those were the things: milk, butter, orange juice, eggs. The shelves were completely empty, and there was piles of it out in the warm in the aisles. You see, if they can't read those SKUs, which they're microscopic anyway, okay, the product description and everything, you know, it's about that big. I've got to take other glasses with me when I'm doing any pertinent shopping. You know, just like I bought the little squares, the short little bars of butter. There's, you know, it's a full stick, but it's cut in half. I hate that shit when I grab the wrong thing and I can't read the package, especially when my glasses are filled with dirt and sweat from work and I'm wiping them off in the truck and it ain't quite doing the job, but they can't read English. So if the shelf's completely empty, they have not a clue where that product goes because they can't read or speak English. And that goes to how are these people driving cars here? But I'm getting sick. I understand. I don't think there's anything wrong with the milk. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that the Walmart employees get it, and it sits there because they're too stupid to know where it goes, because Walmart's too cheap to hire anybody with a brain. So that's how some of this stuff is happening. But I just wanted to exhibit. Now, this is this truck bed, this F-250 bed. It's going to get a top layer there. It's going to get a ribbon. It's going to get some other tooling. But it's going to last the guy. And this metal is resilient. If you notice the metal I'm using, it's silver. It's not steel. Okay? That is a nickel type of hardened steel, almost like a galvanized. It's got a nickel and zinc coating, and 2 of those welds don't look too kosher to me. So the steel is flexing a little bit. You see, because otherwise this bed would have been glued down with a tire sitting on top of it and it'd be all nice and tight. But we're just going to wing it and we're going to go with it. It'll still work. But I'm very disappointed in it. So I've got to go. I've got to finish this bed. I've got welding to do. I've got other pocket welds there that got to get done. So I just wanted to tell you how some of this stuff is manifesting itself and why people are so angry and their shit filters are full. You know, Walmart, if you're that cheap and sleazy that you got to hire somebody that can't speak English and all the food products sitting out there because they're too stupid to know where it goes, doesn't make me a shopper. But this is the thing that happened to people when they're the only game left in town. This is the shit that I knew was coming. Anybody with a brain 40 years ago could have told you these days were coming. And that's what they, just like I was telling you about Amazon and that, how they abuse their customer because you're the only freaking game in town anymore. So you could tell me to go bite my weenie, and you know what? Ain't much I can do about it because I got to come back to you. Well, hopefully that's going to change with Trump, okay? But if you're getting sick from butter and milk or orange juice, and especially at stores, Walmart, because there's other stores that are doing it now too. Giant Market's doing it. Those people are mainly working in the off hours. They're not there when you know what I mean, because they don't want you to notice them. Well, I notice them because I shop at off hours because I work till all hours. So anyway, another one of my zingers is, why are you getting sick from food products? Well, I think I pretty much explained some of it. Thanks.